First of all, talk about the Comic-Con experience. You've been here before. What do you enjoy about it? What do you get out of it?
Well, we've been patrons of the Comic-Con. This is our first actual working the Comic-Con participation. So it's been great so far. Even on what the others that have been here a while are saying it's a little slow on a Friday, but it's been really good. A lot of fun.
So you're at the other side of the table. Describe that experience. Compare and contrast.
You know, I kind of miss being out there because you can walk around and see so much more. But it's fun to have our product to sell. But I do miss the actual being out there, seeing the costumes. They walk by, we're like, did you see that while we're trying to work? So it's not quite as fun.
We can be talking to a kid about the books, and here comes a clone trooper. I'm like, oh, look. Missed that one.
We do miss that.
Yeah.
Talk about the books.
The books, we have two series, Mick Morris, Miss Solver, and Ghost Board Posse. We have books, she's the author on the Illustrator. For young readers, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade for Mick Morris, and 5th, 6th, and 7th for Ghost Board Posse.
Yeah.
All right.
All about myths. It's a story about a boy and his two friends, and they travel with their parents, and while the parents film a cable show called Myth Solvers, they sneak away to see if the myths exist or not. Not a big myth presence here as far as Bigfoot and Champ, so that's a benefit for us, you know, but so we love to share those that's missed that generation.
What inspired the books? When I was young, there were Choose Your Own Adventure, and I know my sisters were big into the Hardy Boys, things like that. Is that sort of cut from the same cloth?
Mick Morris Myth Solver is because there's 5 endings per book, and so before, like with Choose Your Own Adventure, you had to flip back and forth, and I always had a tendency to get lost where I was, and then forget it. With this one, it's just kind of read to a certain ending, and they all have a normal and scary, but the other endings will change. You will have a shrunken ending where the characters shrink down, a silly ending, reverse endings, Western comic books. So those other 3 endings in each one of the books will change.
But what inspired the books was, as you know, we used to do comedy, and we were kind of getting out of comedy. Mick was 8 years old, and we thought we should do these books because Darrin was the original cover artist for the Chillers, and we said, we did the Chillers sketchbook. It did really well, so we said, let's do our own series. So we decided, you know what, aliens, we love aliens, we love Bigfoot, and that's kind of plus Mick, an 8-year-old boy, perfect combination.
One of the coolest things with our first book, All Isn't Well in Roswell, the show, it's a book about the TV show. They're there in Roswell, the kids. It's actually on sale in the International UFO Museum in Roswell. So they've been customers of ours for years. We still have our first check from the International UFO Museum, which is pretty cool.
Do you find that people are coming to your table, kids, are they fans of the book? Are they able to express their excitement about meeting you, that you're the creator?
Totally, and we visit a lot of schools, so we've already, just today in this half a day, had about 4 kids come up and say, you came to my school, and you still have new books, and Mom. So yeah, we're starting to see an effect from visiting schools, and that the series, they all want to have every book in the series, which is a big plus.
We even had a kid from junior high saying, you came to our school like 4 or 5 years ago, and the kid's this big now.
Yeah,
it's
he's 14, and we went when he was in 2nd grade.
Okay, so. Time is flying by really fast.
Yeah.
Talk about the importance of getting kids to read today.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to go off on the core stuff, but I think there's a definite lack for sharing like creative stuff with kids, and reading is a big miss. I think they want them to read just what they need to read so that they can pass all these tests, and they're not letting them read what they want to read. You know, like I don't care if kids read Captain Underpants, as long as they're reading, that's what matters. And yeah, the teachers do not have the time anymore to encourage the reading. The media centers are understaffed, the classrooms are overstaffed. So yeah, I'm happy to see that parents are out there supporting their reading habits. We have a sign here, you know, summer reading, because someone's got to get them. If they can't read, they're certainly not going to do math.
And there's a lot of other visual stimuli too, with iPads and video games and the games on the iPads and everything, but there's nothing like flipping that book. And so to get them to concentrate and put the stories together and follow the arc and follow the characters instead of just things popping up all the time, drawing your attention for a second and then going away, it's still time tested, so they always push the books.
I mean, what will these children do if they're not good readers? And especially their generation, they're texting. There's more reading now with the internet than there ever has been, so we got to keep them reading. And they tried it with iPads, I heard, in a lot of schools. Well, they drop and break, and there goes $10,000 in iPads. So you gotta have books.
Right. If someone wants more information about your books, website, give that info out.
Monstermyths.com, 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 and you can find all our information of our Mick Morris Myth Solver and Ghost Word Posse books.
We also have a Facebook page, Mick Morris Myth Solver page, that we have a lot of kids following. And we do, on our website, we have a blog where we give tips about art, tips about reading, writing, so for kids.
And we encourage little artists to send us pictures as well. We love to show other artists' work. So all ages.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Awesome. Cool.